everybody, it's Sherry Clausen. Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we're making supper and we're making shepherd's pie, one of my favorite when the weather turns cold. But this is a little bit different shepherd's pie. This has a secret ingredient, which you're going to see right now. I'm going to be using some of my favorite Pampered Chef tools, some of the powerhouses in my own kitchen. The first one is our new deluxe cooking blender. This is brand new, just came out this fall and winter. And I've done so many things in here. This is fabulous for making cornmeal out of popcorn, butter out of heavy cream, cinnamon, fresh ground cinnamon out of cinnamon sticks. And you can do nutmeg as well. It has a soup cycle. It's got just so many different things. It's very compatible to the Vitamix. It's got we've had 2 different patents to it, so it's not exactly like that. And it is half the price of the Vitamix if you're familiar with the Vitamix 750. So this is one of the power tools in my kitchen. I use this probably as much or more than I do actually my oven and my stove. So tonight what we're going to do, I'm going to turn this on, and here's our secret ingredient in our shepherd's pie. It is a cauliflower puree instead of mashed potatoes. So this is going to be a healthier mixture for you. So what we're going to do, we have several different settings for this. You can see that we have a heated puree, which is what we're going to use. We have a sauce. You can make jam in this. We have a soup, and it actually, one of our patents is that this will actually cook the soup as you're making it. We have a wash cycle, which is a patent on ours also, patent pending. You can make alternative milks. It has a smoothie, of course, and then it has the grind. So, and then you can also just pulse, and you can set it on your own too. So what we're going to do is release this lid, and you put the ingredients in as it's listed in the recipe. This is a Pampered Chef recipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 1/2 cup of water. We're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to add 8 cups of just cut up cauliflower. And it doesn't have to be small, which is great. I love that. Let's see if we can, I'm using our batter bowl. It's great to measure your cauliflower in. Let's see if we can get this all in here. I have my grandson eating right now in the other room. You're going to hear him, I think, probably. And probably some of my other family is going to come in while we're doing the demonstration too. Okay, we're going to add the lid. This locks into place, and that will allow you to continue. So all we do is what I'm going to do is dial this to the heated puree. And it will light up. You can see right here, heated puree. And to start it, we just simply push that button. Now it will tell me the temperature is going to go to 70 degrees, and it will also tell me, it's going to get a little loud here, it will also tell me the time that it will take, just a few minutes. Here's some additional items that come with it. It has a straining bag for when you're doing your alternative milks. This is our stamper, which what we're going to be using in just a second here. It has, if you're above sea level, this will prevent boilovers, and it also has a cleaning tool. Here comes Benjamin. Hi, Ben. What is that? We're making dinner. So you can stamp this down a little bit. We're going to let it go just a little while longer, and then I'm going to take it over to the stove. I'm just going to let this go. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. Let's go. Yep. Okay. Let's go over to the stove. So this is going to be like our mashed potatoes instead of our mashed potatoes. So this is a healthier version. And that's quite a new thing now, cauliflower instead of to replace mashed potatoes. Okay, I'm going to let that go. It's going to be a little loud in the background, but let's go over here. Take you to the stove top here. And this recipe, as I said, is a Pampered Chef recipe. Now over here we're using another great powerhouse tool in your kitchen. This is the Dutch Oven Rock Crock. This is like a baking stone on steroids, actually. It does the same kind of work that a baking stone does. However, it can do much more. Everything the baking stone can't do, this can do. It can go on the stove top, I have gas. It can go under the broiler, which is what it's going to do in a little bit. It can go on the barbecue grill. It can go in the dishwasher. So everything the baking stones can't do, this can do. And it cooks just like a baking stone. So I'm going to heat this up. We've got a tablespoon of olive oil in here. We're going to get it going. And This is my supper for the evening, actually. So we're eating a little bit healthier tonight. The noise you hear in the background is our blender. It's going. So let me catch up here. We've got the oven on broil, and the rack is about 6 inches, 8 inches above the broiler. And in here, what we're going to do, we're letting this heat up, and we're going to add 2 pounds of ground beef. So I'm going to put this in with this heat on here. And you might have already seen our mix and chop. That's what this is, and that's exactly what this is made for, is to grind up your hamburger. Now, normally you would use something like this maybe to grind it up, mix it up as you're cooking. This is going to make it so much easier as it's cooking, rather than just using your spatulas. And it's made exactly for this. I use it for avocados to make guacamole. You can use it for, trying to think what else I use it for. Mashed potatoes, all kinds of different things. Yep, here comes a family member for supper. So we're going to let this cook and heat up just a little bit. And we're going to go in and mash it up a little bit more. And then we're adding to this some of our Pampered Chef 3 onion seasonings. Now this is gluten-free. This is a gluten-free seasoning. All of our seasonings are. This is 3 onion, one of my favorites. I'm using our measuring spoon that's kind of a round oval shape, so it easily can go in and measure rather than pouring out and getting the wrong amount. It has a flat bottom to it, so you can pre-measure. Set it aside. We're using 2 tablespoons of our 3 onion rub. We don't have quite that in this one, so let's go in here. So we're adding 2 tablespoons of our 3 onion rub. This is a really good rub. Put it in a lot. Actually, if you make popcorn, you like popcorn, you can add a lot of our seasonings to your popcorn once it's popped and add that different flavor to it. It makes a really nice addition to your popcorn. So let's just get that going in the meat here. And we probably won't keep you online for the whole part of this, but I definitely will show the finished recipe to you before we'll come back and share the finished recipe. Sounds like a race car in my kitchen. Okay, let this cook just a little bit longer, or a lot longer here. We haven't quite heated up the pan enough. And along with the rub, let me catch up here. We're going to let that cook for a little bit until it's no longer pink. We're going to mix it all up. And then while the beef is cooking, I'm taking over here. We've got our carrots. We're grating, peeled 2 carrots, and we're grating the carrots. This is, I love this tool. This, it's plastic. It's all plastic, no sharp blades, so you can't cut yourself at all when you go through here. So if you have children at home that like to work in the kitchen, this is a great tool. You can see this little ridge right here. This will fit over bowls, so we'll go back and forth. Or it has a little put it down and grate back and forth like this. So we grated our carrots just like this, our 2 carrots, back and forth. So we have 2 full carrots right here. We also grated cheese. We have grated cheese here. And it calls for a 1/4 cup, but I don't think you can ever get too much cheese. And then we are putting in, there you go. Instead of peas, we ran out of peas. So we are putting in corn instead, but it does call for peas. So we have about 2 cups, and these are our easy read measuring cups right here. Don't worry about remembering all of this, because I'm going to write down the items of the item numbers of the tools and the names of the tools, so you can easily refer back to that. Okay? So let's come back here and check our hamburger just a little bit. Now here's a quick tip for you in your kitchen. When you're cooking hamburger like this, if you don't want to get the really expensive ground round to eliminate some of that grease, all you need to do when you're cooking your hamburger, you would put, for every pound of hamburger, you would add 1/4 cup of water to it. The water attracts grease and the grease and water, or the water, the grease goes with it. So you're eliminating a lot of that grease that's in your hamburger, in your cheaper cuts of hamburger. So try that. For every pound of hamburger, 1/4 cup of water as you're cooking it. Okay? So let's go over here. We're making up a sauce. We have our medium-sized broth. Let me see how much we have in here. We have 1.5 cups of beef broth in here. We are going to add I think it's 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and this is our measuring cup, our measure all cups. And so you can see you can do water on one side or the solids on the other side. Wipe that off. And then we are adding to that 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And this is a great 1/4 cup measure all. This is 1 cup, we have a 2 cup, and then the 1/4 cup. We're going to add that in here. I love the smaller version of it.
Get my charger.
Okay, so let's just whisk this. I love our sandwich to whisk. So the wires cut on the bottom, so you're going to get a lot of whisking action in that. Okay, get this all whisked in.
Get my charger. It's on the stand by my
And what we might do is cut in a little while and get this all put together and show you the finished product. Now that we've introduced the tools to you, I don't want to keep you online too long, but I do want you to see the finished product. See how nice this is. Let me give you an idea for Christmas time, for a gift, like teacher gifts, or neighbor's gifts, or mailman gifts. You can take a whisk, this whisk, open it up a little bit, fill it with green and silver and gold and red candy kisses. This time of the year, they're wrapped in those colors. Fill it with those candy kisses. You can take this to things remembered or an engraver and have them write, you can have them engraved, whisking you a Merry Christmas. Tie a ribbon around here. And that's just a really fun gift for you to give people that you don't know what to give them. Who wouldn't like one of those? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to cut for a little while. I'm going to put this all together, and then we'll come back and show you the finished product. Be back in my kitchen in a few minutes.